Hey guys, Alexa Alchemy here for your weekly card pull. This card pull is for the week of January 30th through February 5th of 2023. And this specific reading is designed to channel the energy for Aquarius. So if you have predominant Aquarius placements, whether it's your sun, your moon, your rising, or your north node, this reading is for you. So I am using the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck for the reading today. Normally, or up until recently, the way that I've done these readings is I have done a card pull for every sign ahead of time, and then gone in and done the interpretations. Today, I felt called to do a live pull, so this is going to be a little bit different from my normal style, but this is what it's a little bit more close to what it would be like to get a reading done from me. Oh, Lord. Okay, that one wants to stay out. Great. Yeah, so I feel like I'm going to pull a couple of cards right now, so give me a moment, and then based off of those cards, we'll see where we're at, my dear Aquarius. Okay, one more coming through, unless we have like a big bunch fly out. Okay, a big bunch flew out. Awesome. Love that. Okay, where are we at? Ooh, interesting. Okay, so my dear Aquarians, you guys got my favorite card in the deck. I love that one. Okay, cool. I'm excited to get to that. Fuck it. We'll start there. So the first card that I pulled for you, my dear Aquarians, this one is my favorite card of the deck. The card is that of Labradorite. Now, Labradorite comes with the essential message that, I don't know why it's so whitewashed right now. I guess it's just the card. Yeah, okay. Nice, Alexa. Anyways, the card of Labradorite, this has everything to do with the essence of magic, and there's a level of like synchronicities that comes through whenever this card is pulled. So whether that's synchronicities you've been experiencing or that you will experience in this upcoming week, there is something that I feel like is going to be really powerful in the way of, okay, this card really wants me to be pulling it, so we're going to just backhand that. Okay, cool. Anyways, sorry. I feel like, yeah, there's a level of like magic or I feel like some really cool shit's gonna happen for you or is happening for you. And some of you may be stressed about certain external factors. Some of you may be resisting this, but the ultimate message with this card and the reason why I love it so much is like, honestly, bottom line is to release the need that you have for certainty and to make room for magic instead. Literally, the booklet says that. Release the need for certainty and make room for magic instead. And I feel like for some of you, there is a level of this quality of life that is inexplicable, like maybe like spontaneous healings or sudden shifts, sudden changes, etc., that we can't necessarily explain or understand. And I feel like there's a degree of that is going to be coming through for you this week. And some of you may be feeling called to like try to understand why, or to try to think. I feel like a lot of you are trying to like think your way or think, think these things into being. And there's a level of like magic that really just has to unfold for you. I'm going to move into the other cards, and I think it will give a little bit more information about how I want to interpret that one. So, yeah. With that being said, I did pull a card of Hematite in reverse, and this card is really asking you to reground yourself. There's a very really strong earth quality with this card. Again, pulled in reverse, any card that's pulled in reverse usually is an acknowledgement of something that you may want to look at within yourself instead of projecting out onto the world around you. Can also be something that you may have a little bit of resistance to or a little bit of a struggle with. So maybe you've been feeling a little bit ungrounded lately. I feel like maybe there's been some things in your life that are all over the place, maybe a little bit of air. Maybe some of you are dealing with some air signs. I'm getting air signs pretty strongly. But there's definitely, I think, going to be some value for you in getting back to earth. And again, because this was in reverse, I think there's a level of getting back to yourself that's going to be required for you for this upcoming week, or you're going to have really beautiful opportunities to do. And I think in the process of getting back to yourself, that's ultimately like what's going to open up some doors for some magical things to come through. Especially if you've been feeling detached from yourself or, yeah, again, ungrounded. I think carving out space intentionally in your week to get back to who you are and how you feel is going to be really important. And I did also pull in the reverse as well. So upside down, I will present them the way that they were presented to me, but I did pull the card of Jade. And Jade is all about hidden gems, hidden beauties. Again, in reverse, this is really talking about yourself. So I feel like in getting back to yourself, kind of neat. We have card 26 and 27, Jade and Hematite, both in reverse. But in getting back to yourself, I feel like you're going to see these qualities about yourself. And these qualities ultimately are things that are going to help you bring life to others. It's like the gift that you have to offer to the world. You have really beautiful chances to get back to that this week. And in the process of carving out time, again, space to do that and focusing on that, I think that, again, that's what's going to open up a lot of doors for you. I did also pull for you the card of Aqua or Quartz, and the primary message with this card is a level of a renewed sense of excuse me, a renewed sense of self, a renewed sense of purpose. There's like a huge, I'm getting like this like homecoming vibe for you, like homecoming, but the home is yourself, like coming back to you and to yourself, that really needs to be focused on. And being pulled in the upright position, especially for this card, it's an incredibly uplifting card. I think this is honestly one of the more positive things that you can get out of the deck, because it's acknowledging this like sense of wonder and awe. And I think Labradorite and Aqua Aura Quartz, both of these cards have this really like childlike message almost. Like you have, I don't know, I feel like some of you, if you're not already carrying it, are going to be carrying by the end of this week some kind of energy that allows you to look at the world and be like, wow, like this is amazing. And that ultimately is something that's an internal job. 2 cards in reverse, that's a job that you do within yourself. That's not a job that you, how do I phrase this? It's not about what's going on around you in the world. It's about how you're choosing to look at it. A very strong message that comes through with a lot of my readings, but the way that you're choosing to look at these events, the way you're choosing to interpret them, and your, again, your intention to carry, stay in reverse, your intention to carry this energy and to get back to yourself, I think that's what's going to allow you to have this sense of wonder and this sense of awe and this kind of like rebirthing of yourself. Maybe some of you have been experiencing like a level of depression or anxiety or like something emotionally. I feel like there's an emotional quality really strongly that's coming through. There's an emotional quality that's kind of like pulling you down or dragging you away from this sense of awe. And it's kind of interesting to me. We have 2 cards, two cards in the upright that are very like jovial and uplifting and just kind of like up and like very happy. And then also Jade and Hematite, 2 very earthy cards that are kind of this grounding. So I feel like you have this opportunity to go both up and also down. So there's this yin yang, this balance that's allowing you to, you know, get grounded and get grounded within yourself, that allows you to access these higher level thinkings and experiences. The card that was kind of just like staring at me through the deck also, I pulled this one in reverse. It was the card of Celestite. And this specific card is really about connection, specifically to the angelic realm and to the divine. So I don't know if any of you are, if you're connected with, however you connect with your guides, whether that is through the earth physically. Some people connect more with nature or with animals or being, you know, outside. Maybe go outside and allow yourself to connect in that way. Grounding with the floor, whatever is going to allow you to connect to that deeper sense of self. Again, because this was pulled in the reverse, I think this has a little bit more to do with yourself, accessing your intuition, your own internal guidance. However, whenever this card is pulled, especially in the upright, Celestite is about connecting to the angelic realm and to the divine. So I feel like there's a balance that you're, my Aquarians, that you have this opportunity to strike. Aquarius is an air sign. So there's this level of like intellectual rationality that like kind of keeps you up in the mind. And I think this week you're being challenged to ground yourself again into yourself, into your body, whether that means taking a walk in nature or I don't know if experimenting with plant medicine is coming through. That's not advice. That's just the words, so do with that what you will. And I feel like for some of you, this grounding this reconnection will bring you deeper into a sense of self. And that depth allows you to access, again, these higher realms, these this joy, this excitement, this childlike wonder, this like playful inner child. I feel like your inner child really wants to come out to play. Again, however you connect with the divine world, whether that's through nature, some of you may be using, again, plant medicine, do with that what you will, or even like cacao, very gentle plant medicine. If you know me or know me personally, you know that I work with cacao very strongly. I had a cup this morning. I love cacao, so if you have questions about that, hit me up. But yeah, I feel like maybe for some of you, cacao, microdosing maybe, shrooms, whatever it is. If you do not dabble with that, if you're not interested in psychedelics or psychoactives, then I think maybe for some of you just meditation, honestly, like meditation, journaling, however you channel that divine energy, if that is something that you do, whether that's through writing, getting poetry or prose, or like writing, there's a really big writing component maybe for some of you. Maybe working with energy workers or healers, anything that's really going to allow you to tap into that. For some of you, I feel like maybe you've had loved ones that have passed, and you're going to have a really beautiful opportunity this week, if you want to take it, to connect with them. This doesn't have to be a scary thing. This is on your terms. I'm getting that, like, this is not going to be an invasive thing. This is you choosing if you want to connect with those guides. If that's something that resonates with you, that's something that you have the opportunity to do. You can always call in the spirits or the lessons or the teachings, even if it's not, even if that's like way too fucking spiritual for you and you're like, I don't do that stuff. Maybe just connecting with the essence of those people, especially people that maybe have passed. What was their essence? What were the lessons that they brought into this life? What were their teachings? Those teachings, those elements of those people, those loved ones that are now physically gone, connecting with that alone, connecting with their message, connecting with their legacy. I feel like there's going to be something in the way of doing that that will help you, again, to reconnect with yourself a little bit more deeply. So, my dear Aquarians, I hope that this was helpful for you. If you have questions or you want me to do a personal reading for you, reach out, let me know. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at alexab.alchemy. Also, here on YouTube. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel and this was helpful, please make sure that you do so. Press the thumbs up if you want to support me. And I do these readings every single week, so make sure that you tune in next week for further guidance. And finally, if you haven't already tuned in with the other readings for your other signs, and you want a little bit more clarity on this reading, or a little bit more depth about how to navigate this upcoming week, I would recommend that you do so. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Alexa. I appreciate you for being here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day, my wonderful Aquarians, and a beautiful week. Bye.